How is my YouTube family doing today? Welcome back to Charmin's Kitchen. Let me know what's on your menu. Today we're going to be making some nice Guyana highwata sardine. Did you guys remember that? You know how to make your own sardine? Let me show you how I prepare mine. And this is highwata that I brought back from Guyana. I'm going to show you the fish as well. It is similar to a catfish, but it's very buttery and sweet and very, very delicious. So let's get on to it. So I have my highwata fish here. I just washed it up, and these were fresh highwata from the wharf in Meadowbank, though they are still kind of fresh. I scrub them nicely. As you can see, the skin is peeling off. And I'm gonna start the process, so stick around and let's make some good homemade sardine. So I have my highwata. What we wanna do is boil it first. So I'm gonna go in here. I have my water warming up. I'm gonna put the pieces of the highwata. And this fish is very, very tender, like so soft. I kept all the head and most of the tail to make a nice highwata curry because the head is so buttery and very, very soft and delicious, and that's my favorite part. So I'm gonna just put all the pieces in. We're gonna add our salt just to let it cook with some flavor in that nice salted water. And then we will come back and flip them in a few minutes. But if you look carefully, you can see the top of the water is becoming very oily because this fish is very rich in omega-3. So with some very simple ingredients, we have an onion here. I have some green onions from my garden, and I have a nice big hot pepper. I'm going to use half of this, or maybe the whole entire thing. What do you think, Natalie?
Yeah.
It doesn't smell overpowering hot, but I think it will spice up this sardine very well. Because this fish is rich and buttery and sweet, you don't have to add too much. And I already need my flour to make my roti here. I have some paratha roti in the making. So we're gonna cut our onions nice and fine so it can be distributed nicely into the sardine, and we want to have a lot of onion for flavor. I don't know how you like your sardine, but I like mine with a lot of onions. Let me know in the comments if you ever made your own sardine before and which fish you used to make it if you did. I made mine before with highwata, and I made it with some catfish. Those are the two fish I made mine with because it had the perfect texture and taste for a beautiful sardine dish. And how do you like your sardine? Do you like yours spicy? Do you like it mild? Do you like it in tomato sauce? Do you like it in oil? There's so many different ways you can have this. Let me know in the comment how you like yours. And let me show you the visitor that came to visit us in the backyard today. We had never had this visitor before, but we were so amazed by this particular one because I don't always see it in this area. So we're gonna flip these fish on the other side so it can cook well on both sides, and we have to take our time when we're doing that because this fish is very tender, like I mentioned before, and we don't want it to start loosening up in here. We're gonna take our time like that and make sure that we have all the pieces flipped on the other side. Nice. So we're gonna wait for the other side to cook for another 3 to 5 minutes, and that's all it takes. This is such an easy dish to make, and I hope I inspire you to try making your own sardine. Our fish is ready now. Now we're gonna remove the bone, and I'll show you how easy this is. Let's go. So as you can see, the fish is nice and tender from this one here. And I'm just gonna go in like this here. And this is how easy this is. You know that the fish is properly cooked. Fish don't take a long time. There is a bone here at the back that you have to remove, and I can see it right here. Can you see it, Mama? Go down closer so they can see right here. Once you remove this and the middle bone, there is no other bone in this fish. That's why I love this fish like that. It's easy to work with, so I'm gonna remove all those. And then the next bone is the middle bone, and I'll show you that. And then there's a little piece bone on this back here. And then just like that, the whole thing comes off and you only left with the middle bone. That's how easy this is to prepare. And guys, Natalie said this fish is so
tasty and yummy.
Tasty because she tastes a piece, and then she said it's so satisfying how I'm removing the bone like that, because it's so easy. Look, you just lift this up like that. Once you cook it properly, the bone will come right off like that. After removing all the bones, look how nice and fleshy this fish is. And let me tell you, this fish is buttery like salmon.
I can't stop eating it. It's so sweet and so soft, so juicy.
Yes, and they are nice and fresh. So I have some coconut oil here warming up. You can use any oil of your choice. I'm going in with my onions first. And I don't want to overcook my ingredients. I want to have a texture in there. So just under 2 minutes for the onions. Now we're going to go in with our pepper and the green onions. We're going to mix this up. And we have nice colors in here. Green, white, and yellow. Smells nice with the pepper in there. So we're gonna go in with a nice heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. We're making tomato sardine. And if you want, you can put more, you can add tomatoes. But today, I'm just gonna add the tomato paste. So I added 2 heaping tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm gonna cook it until the rawness of the paste is completely gone. And we're gonna go in here back with the fish. So if you like your sardine a little bit on the juicy side, you can add some water, just a little bit like I'm doing here. If you like it more on the dry side, you don't need to add the water. And right in here, I'm gonna go in and add a little bit of salt, because once we add the fish, we don't want to do too much mixing. Some salt to flavor it up. And we're gonna go in and add some black pepper in here. Time to mix. I'm gonna go in and add the fish now into the sauce. And you can tell me how you feel about this dish. To me, it looks exactly like a tomato sardine or a mackerel in tomato sauce. Want to get in all of that goodness here, and then we're gonna take our time. The stove should be on low heat at the moment, and take your time and fold in that tomato sauce, green onion and all that flavor. I am already drooling. You can break it up a little into nice pieces, but not too much. And this right here is a winner. Tell me what you guys think if you won't try this meal. Look at that right here. Oh my gosh, looking so good and delicious. I'm gonna start making my roti, and then we'll come back and and do the taste test. So we're rolling off our paratha or oil roti to go with our homemade sardine. And I have one on the stove and I'm rolling off another one, and I have a few that I already cooked. So we're gonna go ahead and oil this one. I like to use a spoon to oil the roti because I can go nicely with the back and get all the ends here. Then you want to flip it back and do the same. And you don't want to cook your roti on high heat, just medium to low, so you don't burn it and you cook it properly. So here it is, my friends, my homemade delicious highwata sardine, cooked in some tomato sauce and some very nice fresh ingredients. It looks beautiful and hopefully it tastes as beautiful as it looks. I have some oil roti or paratha roti to go with this. I'm gonna plate up and let you guys know. Matthew's eating and I'm gonna call for him. Matthew, really? Yeah. He said it tastes very nice and buttery. So let me go in for my taste test. And here it is, our favorite part with a piece of the roti. We're gonna go in for the sardine, and I want a piece of the pepper. And this mouthful goes to all the viewers. As Matthew said, it's buttery, and he gave 10 out of 10. It's buttery, it's juicy, and it's so flavorful. I would pay money for this, not because it's mine, but this sardine is a winner right here. Oh my goodness. When we were preparing it, before I add the ingredients, it had a beautiful flavor. Now with the ingredients, and you don't need a lot. Look at this. Wow. If you don't like a lot of pepper, you can put less. This is not a very hot pepper. It's a nice flavor of pepper, but that makes it so delicious. And if you like yours with more tomato paste, you can add some more. And like I mentioned, if you don't like the tomato paste and you prefer oil, go ahead and make it without the tomato paste. This here, oh my gosh, it is a winner, 10 out of 10, and I can pay for this. So I'm gonna sit down and take a mouthful for everyone. I hope you all had something beautiful for dinner as well. Stay blessed, take care, I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.